Before we even begin, allow me to make yet another prediction that's probably not going to come true. Elif mentioned at the end of the last episode that the scent of those cactus-fruit candles is still lingering on her skin. Is that how we're going to trick these spore thingies into letting us sneak up into the geome? Because they were harvesting the cactus pods. This probably wouldn't have worked if we'd tried earlier, but since we have the scent of cactus-fruit-scented candles on our skin, it'll take the fruit, not realise we're not part of the fruit, whereas last time these spores grabbed us and then, yeah, it's sniffing us. Before, it threw us over the cliff, because we didn't, we smelled of people. But now we've been into the underground chamber where weirdness happened. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I predicted correctly. I'm surprised. I worked that out just when I finished recording the previous episode. I thought, hang on a minute, I would have thought that would be a throwaway line, but no, actually, now it sounds like... It sounded like a throwaway line, but in actuality it was not. Also, are those bottomless pits? I kind of don't want to find out. I mean, if any geome would have bottomless pits, go figure it would be the air one. The sky, the toilet geome. The superior flavour of geome. I was about to append the word geome to some, I don't know, some celebrity whose name is either Jerome or Jeremy, which, separate thought. No offence to anyone who is actually called Jerome, but I don't like when people have the name Jeremy and insist on pronouncing it Jerome. Can I down? I can down. Okay, maybe the pits aren't quite so bottomless after all. There's the door. Yes, if I may, just... Like, if a name is spelled either G or J, E-R-O-M-E. Jeremy, not Jerome. I have a similar beef with the name of a town, place, city that's in the UK. And everyone that I've ever met refers to it as Hartlepool. But I refuse to acknowledge this. In my mind, it is Hartlepool, because that's how it's fucking spelled. And in my mind, it just sounds like... If ever anyone says Hartlepool in the local accent, that, to me, sounds like they're trying way too hard to, overcompensate and be all, charming and cute and, oh, aren't they queer as folk? And in my mind, that insistence on, look at how adorable I am, in my mind, that's wrong. Even though, in all likelihood, that's probably exactly how the town's name is pronounced, in my mind, that's what goes on in my mind. No, you're trying to sound cute, and the fact that you're trying to tell me what to think of you is bothering me psychologically, so I refuse to accept. Does that make any sense to anyone at all? So yes, I will pronounce it Hartlepool, and if you think that's wrong, oh well. And if I've offended anyone from the area, then... You know what? Let me know. We shall open an exact fubular discussion. Is this a doorway? It is. By the way, got so off topic on these rants about things that I have no right to be discussing, because I'm not called Jeremy or Jerome, and I'm not from Hartley or Hartlepool. I'm doing a really pretty geome. Seriously, look at those firework-ass patterns in the background. Oh. Either I missaw, or that Yoshi's Island block protected me from being got by the spores, which... Not the spores, the exhaust vent fucks. I didn't think that would happen. Also, the previous episode where the whole thing of our shield getting locked into a certain orientation taught me that you can hold the shield down when riding those water jets. For some reason, I thought you could only ever hold it upwards, because then it would act like an umbrella. The shield, I mean. It would act like an umbrella and swoop you upwards, but you can hold it downwards and it'll act like a surfboard. That's also a possibility. Quite why it didn't occur to me, I do not know. Knees, I'm being purpled! Knees, I'm still being purpled! There we go. That was crapathetic on my part. Twee! This is fun. I was hoping that they'd use these blocks to this level of effect by now. Because, they've taught us how they work initially, and now we have an entire level to play around with them, and this is fun and good. That was a weird bank shot, but I'm okay with this. 4-3! I'm having too much fun. I would say please stop me, but please don't. I've mentioned this before. Albeit in my second ever Let's Play, and that was ages ago, but still. There was, an advert campaign here in the UK about a brand of sweet called Haribo. And their slogan for a while was, "It's just too good," read out by some child with an accent that I don't remember what it was. And in our household, the joke was, if it's just too good, oh, we're gonna need to make it shitter then. And I forget how I got onto this tangent now. Oh yeah, I'm having too much fun. Therefore, please make this experience less enjoyable for me. Otherwise, it'll be too much fun. Hey, Ghosty Goo, would you mind balancing my ass before I proceed? Thank you for booping my face. Bye-bye. Once again, really convenient that those sparkly walls are there, otherwise we'd be hounded by so many ghosts, and it would be an entire board of cheese. It's like the board of directors, except the directors are made of cheese. What? Why do you have one-way doors inside you, Geome? You're supposed to be a natural, animal, mineral... What? We have ghost... That's what a module is now. It's a How could you people stand to listen to me? Oh my fucky noodles. Oh, we do need to flump. What if I just do that though? No? Okay. Wow, we need some upness and then twee with the wind. Can I paint with all the colours of the wind? May I have some whip, please? I understand what I need to do. I need to hold the shield. I need to have the shield locked to the right, because we have a lock shield button, and now I can go twee. Didn't want to hit one of the pods, but I will survive. I will survive. I will survive. Fwoop. Floop is a madman. Help us, save us. And yay, that it does lock on automatically. I am okay with this. Don't have to be exactly precise with how I ghost golf. That's what it is, isn't it? It's like sideways golf, but with ghosts. I wonder if those entities are sentient. If they're sentities. 7 titties. Should I stop? Nee. Am I going to experience my first death? Well, that has yet to happen so far. Nearly spoke too soon. Boop. Please purple me. Thank you. I am impressed that I've gone this far into the game without without dying at any point. Like, oversaturating on one type of energy or another, and then dying. Also, I feel like a couple of these should be... Like, these 2 outside pods should be like the middle one there. But what do I know? They're suspended in the air. It's... Who am I to tell the game how to game itself? And... Boop! I just had cake. That was a cake burp. Sounded nothing like one, but you shut up. Oh. Now you're really upping the ante. So good thing we established that bubbles can survive in gas of their corresponding colour, but obviously they can't with... Wait, hang on a sec. Hang on a fuck. Can I just... Yeah, okay. So we're gonna need to get this to the other side, and a bubble from the other side to this side, and it's going to... Oh! But the bubble from the other side is going to be light-coloured, so... In this one, we're having to avoid the walls and hit the gas. And then, on the other side, we're going to need to hit the walls, but not the gas. Oh, this is clever level design. It is clever. I've discussed this before. Oh. So the floors still charge me up, even though I'm in this protective bubble. But at least the bubble's fine. Geef, jeef, gagoogle. Good gump. What the fuck? English, motherfucker. Do I speak it? Evidently not. Which way is due to be go? Leap of faith! Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm going to swap sides since you've presented the opportunity to me so most only graciously. Now, when I go back and edit these videos, I do find that I've said gratuitous amounts of verbiage that I don't remember exiting my mouth. Like, there was one level that I described as... Gorgulous? I don't remember. It was something like that. And I had no memory of that word ever having left my mouth, but apparently it did. So that's cool. I can say words sometimes, and that's completely why people watch me. Because sometimes heat. Oh good, we need to completely saturate on the light times. Weep whoop. Nope, nope, no light ghost. Light ghost, no lighting. No light in your bright blue eyes. I never knew daylight could be so violent. That's a good song. It's No Light by Florence and the Machine. I'm just assuming that everyone has my exact taste in music. No, ghosty goo. Ghost golf. Will this summon a second ghost if I pass through it a second time? Thank you. And no. No, it did not, but thank you for golf. Thank you for golf, that is all. Umbrella. Ella. A. You know, Gamelon 2A. I need to... I'm holding down the Z key, which is my lock shield button, just so I could umbrella while I Yoshi. That makes me sad. I used to be, like, when I was younger, I think before my voice broke, I used to be able to do the perfect impression of Yoshi. But then, at some point when I was in what is in the UK school year 10, I think, I had laryngitis. Or, as one of my friends misheard me when I had laryngitis. Like, my voice disappeared completely, and it was laryngitis. And so, for a while, I couldn't speak at all. And then when I could speak, I could only whisper. That was poof. So yeah, I could only whisper. And one of my friends, who, bless his heart, he wanted to be a doctor upon, like, graduating. And I don't really fancy his chances, to be honest, because this is the person who thought that upon achieving the menopause, his words, not mine, a woman's vagina heals shut. No, I nearly had it that time. So, yeah, when I told him that I had laryngitis, obviously I was whispering because I couldn't speak. And he misheard me and thought I said I had meningitis and that I was going to die. Anyway, I had laryngitis, and I couldn't speak. And then when I could speak, I could only whisper. And then when my voice came back, it had broken. Like, I didn't have that weird transitional phase. It was just, I had my non-broken voice, which is really not that different from my voice as it currently is, just slightly, like, not even squeaky, it was just a little bit less deep than it currently is. So, also this looks like a fun little challenge. We need to use the ghost to heal off the purple as necessary, or to heal back up the purple. Come on, ghost, hit me with your best shot. Do-do-do-do. Come on, you're letting me die because of your own incompetence. Hit me. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Good geef. So yeah, I never had that awkward transition phase that some people, especially some boys, have when they go through, like, not fucking menopause. Your voice breaking and the menopause are two very different things. You're just stuck there, aren't you? Touch me. You're useless. But yeah, so I never had the weird transition phase. I was just slightly high voice, lost voice entirely. Then when the voice came back, I had this. So, I see what's going on here. I thought maybe I'd have to get a different ghost for each module. There, I said it correctly this time. But in actuality, I just need to get it through that middle one without it being absorbed by any of the other holes. No. Be less shit, please. Don't be a little shit biscuit. Nyeh. So go up, and then jump around, jump up, and get down. Yeah, where? It went in the thing. Why did the thing not thing? Do I have to get one in all of them, then? Because that's not the impression that I got. Get to where I am, please, ghost. That's fine. I am adequately balanced. But no! You and your ghostly ice physics. Knees. Maybe I do have to get them in all of them, and only one of them's actually connected. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe only one of them is connected to the door. But I still want to say that it just wants me to get through this middle one. Yeah. Chase me up here. Chase me. This way. See, why did that not work the first time? Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe it got absorbed by a different thing and it just looked like it had been absorbed by the right thing when in actual fact it was not. I am rather fond of saying in actuality, but as I've discovered with university, actuality also refers to, like, if you're listening to something on the radio and there's the sound of, say for example, like a crowd cheering or something that's actually happening where the report is coming from, or like if it's a news report, then that's actuality audio. And so now I feel like whenever I say in actuality, actuality I'm misusing the word, and I'm not. It has more than one meaning. Hey, ghost. Golf. Hey, golf. Ghost. Toast. Thank you. You missed completely, but it's good enough, so I'll take it. Now, this feels so much less like a womb level than the Earth Geome, because everything's all spacey and spory. Oh, that wasn't good. I'm gonna die if you don't hurry up and touch me. Please, ghost, touch me. Come on. Come on. Keep hitting with me. Keep hitting on me, you flirtatious ball of gas, you. Because otherwise, I don't know how much more of the purple gas there is up from here, so I kind of need to keep getting got by this ghost so that I can balance out and not die. That's good enough. You're gonna keep hitting me on the way up anyway, unless you miss. That's also a possibility. Nyeh. Well then recharge me over here, you fuck. God, it's funny how these ghosts have brilliant aim until you want them to hit you. Good enough. Nyeh. No. Okay, this would be a good place to make a profit of light energy, because I can not have it be ticking down while I'm charging up. That'll do. God, this section is just unrelenting. I like it. It's clever. It's a fun time, and somehow we ended up perfectly balanced out the other side of that. That's a glory hole. No, it isn't. It is many things, but a glory hole it is not. Oh, good, you've teleported me again. So we were at the bottom of this map, and now we're all the way up there where that chevron is. Well, fuckety yum. That's absolutely not disorientating at all. Anyway, as was the case with the Earth Geome... Oh, God. This doesn't look like fun. If that thing even touches the fuck walls, then we're going to die. But it didn't, so problem solved. Now, I would say problemom sredin'c, which is Slovene, the language of Slovenia. But I have no idea what that means, because in my mind, I want it to mean problem solved. But I ran it through Google Translate, and I think it actually means something like what I got back is that it means something like the problem of the middle, which, is that like an idiom, or am I just having a dumb moment? So yeah, I'll even put it on screen so that people who don't understand my diction can better understand my diction. Problemom sredin'c, which is also a song by Nika Zoryan, which is exactly what I'm referring to when I'm talking about it. Like, what does that mean? In fact, Yuri, if you're watching this, I have a Slovene friend called Yuri. If you're watching this, then please enlighten me. In fact, I might just ask you over Discord, because I don't even know if you watch this series, so I'll just ask you over Discord. Why am I still talking to you if I know you're not going to watch? Jeesh! Exactly a jeesh. It's like a Jeep, but less. So many verticals in this one as well. Yump my noodle. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, I was going to say, you know, did we even need to take this unnecessarily perilous upper route? But yes, we did. And now I can just umbrella out of here like it ain't no thong. I mean, it isn't a thong. It's the fucking Air Geome. I'm glad we established this. And there's the destination of a thing. Where's the thing that needs taking? Now, surely I can just take this up and around. Like, I don't even need to bother with the puzzle in that room. I can just take this up here. See, if they were clever, they would have put... Yeah, if they're clever, they would have just put, like, a wall of gas up there to stop me from doing that. But I completely just broke this puzzle. Unless that's how it's supposed to be solved. That's also a possibility, but I'd like to imagine that what it wanted me to do was do some crazy platforming in there, and I just circumvented it completely. Well, whatever. Who's next? I think this may be the last one? Is this going to be a side... It is a sideways. I thought we hadn't had enough of those. Boop! Oh, I didn't quite boop highly enough. But I'm a highly recommended booper. Boop! Again, I would have thought that'd be harder, but it's not. So, is that all of the lenses now? I mean, they're not lenses, they just look like them. This is a very vertical room. Oh, we're just back at the bottom. Back, bottom, and other assorted body parts. It's like Bed, Bath & Beyond, but back, bottom, and boobies. I said boobies. Hi, I am 20, and am I an adult yet? Jeebledy-beebledy-bee. It's like when your knee toes are Jesus. I've been recording for too long. I'm high. Well, it makes for better commentary, I suppose, depending on your definition of better. And fuck it, yeah, let's blow up the geom, since we know there's not an elaborate escape sequence or anything. You say fast, you have like an hour, and I don't even have to do any fancy platforming to get out. Oh, it's a shame. They're so pretty, even in death. Oh good, how convenient. Shame we didn't actually get to see that happen. The safe arrival descent. Loaf. Loaf, loaf, loaf. Just say the same word a couple of times in a row and then it'll suddenly start being funny. You know, like the Christmas card to toe. But for now, it doesn't feel like it's been 20 minutes since we were last here, but it has been. So, I have been, and will continue to be, tessellating hexagons, and in the next episode we'll head back to the radio tower again, presumably catch up with Yara and Hummus again, and also let Doorhead and Bigugs know about our progress, and then we'll head off and find the sea bomb silo and chase the sea geome, I suppose? That's probably the one with the really good music. I don't know, I don't remember. We'll find out then. See you in the next one.